Excuse me. Oh.
Oh, wait. Hey, do you need a hand with that?
No, I got it.
Oh,
I'm all
no,
good.
are you sure?
No,
It's
no,
gonna fall.
I got.
You dumb bitch. We're back. Hello.
Hello.
I'm back again. We're back again. Nery is back again. Isn't it terrific? It's me, the daring Lucy-Furr. And like last time, just as handsome as ever, is Nery.
Hello.
One day I'm just going to turn around and be like, and this Uggo.
I'll cry.
Oh, sob. Do it. It'll make great content. I
It will.
guess.
People would clip it and share it everywhere. And the tag will be this little bitch.
This little bitch. This bitch. Oh, like that lady on the plane when COVID, dare I say it out loud, was a thing. And she's like, that man right there is not real. And every time I see the video, I think of Gingerbread Man.
What?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. Yeah, so she wanted a man to take his mask off on a plane. And we all know that's a silly. But, yeah, and she was freaking out, and she's like, that man right there is not real, saying that he was a lizard person or something. Yeah, what an opener. Welcome to You Dumb Bitch.
Because a COVID mask is totally going to hide someone from being a lizard person.
I guess.
It's just a
She
piece of
did
cloth.
say he like blinked sideways or something. So I want,
Well,
I want
okay, in that case.
footage. I want that man found.
Like sideways like a crocodile.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. If I saw someone do that, I'd be one, freaked out, and two, very intrigued.
So you would be scared, but your nipples would be hard about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be touching myself, but I'd be terrified as well.
You'd be like, that man is maybe real.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah, so we're back for a second one. We didn't quit on the first.
That's
Go team.
crazy. Yeah, I love that.
We didn't shoot it to the moon, which is good.
Yeah, that's what this whole podcast is loading up that rocket ship.
Yeah.
And we'll send that bitch off at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Done.
Done. No one has to ever hear it again.
Never.
We made it.
We
Well,
made it.
Not yet.
We did a thing.
We did a
We're
thing.
doing a thing.
Yeah. It would be like the shuttle, the Columbus shuttle, just blow up on
Was that the one Big Bird was on?
what?
No.
Was Big Bird on a rocket ship?
Yeah, and it traumatized children all around the world. Fun fact, how's that for grinding your nuggets?
Yeah.
5 minutes in, it's not even the right segment, but yeah.
There we go. No, the one I'm talking about is the one where they took off and it was a big thing, and like every school in America rolled in a TV into their classrooms, and they've been preparing for this flight for forever. I don't know where they were going, probably the moon. And like they had like a teacher on there and a bunch of shit, and it takes off and the shit just explodes.
Are
And
you sure that's not the one with Big Bird on it?
it could be. I'm not sure, but yeah. And you hear stories from people back then. It must have been the 70s or I think it was the 80s. And apparently 90% of teachers were like, "You can all go home."
That's wild.
Yeah.
Remember the day we all got an early mark because the rocket ship blew up?
Everyone died.
Everyone died. No, I'm pretty sure that for like to pull children's focus in for one of the space launches,
Yeah.
they're like, and guess who's going on to go to space? Big Bird. And guess what happened? It hit that atmosphere. Boom.
Damn.
Yeah. So everyone's like, Big Bird. Obviously, Big Bird. Spoiler alert. Big Bird's not real, children. Sesame Street isn't a real place.
There's no street called Sesame, and if it is, I'd probably stay away.
Yeah. Let's face it, they're all eshays and they stab you.
Especially if there's a guy called Oscar the Grouch in there. You do not want to be in that guy's
Let's
fucking.
be real. Super Grover.
And that fucking elephant. What is it?
Snuffleupagus
Yeah.
isn't real. That's another
Snuffleupagus
thing.
is a fever dream.
He is.
Like, I'm sure that fucking elephant's on crack.
No, Snuffleupagus isn't real. He's in Big Bird's head. He's his imaginary friend.
Is it really?
No one ever in the entirety of Sesame Street interacts with Snuffleupagus except
Don't
Big
they?
Bird.
I thought Elmo does.
Except Big Bird. I could be wrong. I'm just speaking shit out my ass
Oh,
now.
okay.
But no, I've read it somewhere, so that must
Look, I
mean
know you
it's
watch
real.
Bluey, so I didn't think Sesame Street was that far.
Bluey is...
I would never.
Episode 2 and you're going to get yourself cancelled. You cannot compare Bluey to Sesame
Well,
Street.
Sesame Street's been around for 400 years.
Fucking hating. That's rude. And Bluey will be around for the next 400 years. When's the last time you heard a kid mention, I love Sesame Street?
That's a good point.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up. Sit down. Welcome to You Dumb Bitch.
Only one host now.
With me, Lucy-Furr, and no handsome Nery. So,
With disheveled
Cheers.
Nery.
with the what, Nery?
Disheveled.
Disheveled.
Yeah, that's a good question. When was the last time you ever heard a kid mention
Even Elmo's
Sesame
not a
Street?
thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, almost so.
Was he? That's what they said about Barney and...
Barney was
No, legit, Barney wasn't. That was a rumor spread by the right-wing Christians.
really,
Yeah.
but I think, the guy who puppeteered, that's the word, puppeteered Elmo.
Oh, definitely. Phil. Yeah.
Um,
Wow. That's episode 2.
This is going strong. Yeah, and then I guess it's somebody else now. Obviously, it would have to be. They can't keep the look. You touch kids,
No,
but
no, no, no.
We
No,
like
no,
you.
no. Elmo's alright.
and Ernie and Bert and Ernie definitely fucking.
Bernie and Ert were definitely brothers who fucked.
I didn't think they were
We
brothers.
don't fucking judge. It's an open podcast.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fine.
not judging, but
Were they not brothers?
I don't think so. Aren't they just roommates?
I think they were lovers.
Oh, definitely.
But like, mum and dad definitely fought, so they slept in separate beds. Noni and Bert.
And Ernie and Bert. Or we just
No.
changing their name. Bert and Ernie.
Or Bernie and Ert.
Bernard and Ernest.
Oh, imagine. There's an alternate universe out there somewhere where it's like Ernest and... What did you say?
Bernard.
What shitty names. Hello, my name is Bernard. Welcome to the You Dumb Bitch with Bernard and Ernest.
Oh, I'd hang up. I'd not hang up. I'd turn it off.
Turn it off, throw it out the window. On the rocket ship.
Yeah, nice. With Nikki Webster and all her bullshit.
Wow, this is a dumpster fire and we haven't even gotten to the,
We haven't even got to the story
program yet. The whole segment.
So yeah, this is our second episode. Still working out a few kinkies, but
Yeah, kinky.
but you know, it's gonna get. I mean, look at the beginning of this is vastly different to the beginning of the last one.
I apologize.
I don't.
I don't. Yeah, fucking, you know why you're here.
Okay, so
So,
to get started,
yes.
your dumb bitch story of the week, if you please.
I do have a dumb bitch one. Today I'm gonna break the system a little bit and I'm gonna do 2.
Do we have a system yet?
We don't, but we can pretend we're professional.
Okay, I like pretending.
So instead of doing a more drawn out details of a dumb bitch story, I'm gonna share 2 small instances where I was indeed a dumb bitch.
Okay.
Imagine I'm basically Einstein in a wig here. So I have a small gripe. I have played D&D for probably at least 20-ish years of my life. I love it. Fantasy's amazing. It's fantastic. Now, I did notice halfway through last episode, sitting in this lovely space, there is something wrong. And it does tie into my first example of dumb bitchery.
Okay.
Now, listeners at home, they're little bearded men with little pointy hats, and they live in the garden. What are they? Nery, what are they?
Gnomes.
Yeah, well,
Or gnome, if you will.
you fucking bitch. Up until 3 months ago, I had always said gnome.
Oh.
With the G, the way the English language expects it.
Yeah.
Because if there's anything about white people we know, they love to destroy the language.
They sure do.
And it wasn't until I was watching a video on YouTube or something that I heard someone mention it as gnome. No G. That's stupid. And to clarify this, I paused, I went to my housemate and I said, what are the little pointy hat men called? And they said, yeah, that's a gnome. My entire fucking existence, I have said gnome.
Gnome.
And the people around me have laughed along and went, haha, yeah, gnomes. Not one person
Not one person.
has ever corrected me because they thought I was doing a bit.
Yeah.
No, I my whole life thought it was G-nome.
G-nome.
And there you go. My nuggets are already ground. My nuggets are already ground, and we haven't even got there. But that's the short story number 1.
But like, knife isn't knife.
Well, yeah, I'm not stupid.
Just checking. I'm just checking the.
But now I'm
base.
scared interacting with people, and now I'm doing a podcast talking. I'm scared we're gonna stumble along another word
Oh, we probably will for both of us.
that I. Producer, what's the word?
Oh, facetious. His word.
Yeah.
Yeah, facetious.
Yeah. Well, that. I forgot what I was saying. Facetious is what I'm thinking. Yep. So that has literally been all my life up until this moment, up until 3 months ago, thinking that GNOME was a GNOME because why the fuck else would you put a G there?
That's a fair point. Why would they? Like, silent letters are the dumbest things. I don't understand them.
Like, it's not even like it's a hard word. Like, the Mary Poppins word or...
You mean supercalifragilistic? From that one.
Yeah, or like words like facetious.
Yep, that word too.
What word?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Facetious.
Yeah,
I
fucking
can't say it.
GNOME me, knife. A knife?
A canife.
I spoke to someone the other day, and it was an office worker, and they're like, hold on, I'll just hit up the Google A. I'm like, excuse me? They're like, yeah, the Google A on the computer.
The Google.
It took me a whole 5-minute conversation to understand they were trying to say Google.
The Google.
They had like a UK accent, so that wasn't really helping.
But like, I know a couple UK people. I'd watch YouTube videos of people. None of them say Google.
Maybe they're just different.
Yeah, maybe. I know some people say film.
I say film or program.
Program.
Like watched a program the other night.
Like you squeeze it all together.
Yeah.
All the words.
Listen, I probably will die one day.
Well.
So program.
Yeah, you
I got time to cut. So
time-
I'm here to spew words into a podcast.
time is money.
Time is money is time? No, time is money. I don't have either. Let's be real. And the second one, just on the topic of fun things that I've enjoyed my entire life and just to tear apart. So you're a Pokemon person? A bit?
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
haven't really kept up to date since the original 150, but
Well, that's good. That's all we're going to focus on because I'm at Gen 1er. And you can't beat the first 2 generations anyway.
no way. When they changed the art, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but when it came out like a year ago or so, where they changed the art,
Yeah,
he looks rough.
it's rough.
Ash looks rough as hell.
Just let him die. He's struggling. The struggle is real.
Sorry, continue.
But yeah, so Pokemon, right? You grow up with it, you play it, you watch it, whatever. And you can look at some Pokemon and be like, that's a Pokemon. Like Haunter, that's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Growlithe, that's a dog. Right?
Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of like it is.
Nidoran, Nidoqueen, they're Pokemon.
There.
I've had this philosophy my whole life. Now, Slowpoke, Pokemon or animal?
I want to say Pokemon.
I always thought that was one of the most Pokemon-y Pokemon
Okay, cool.
that ever Pokemon.
I thought that was going to be a trick question.
I had the realization last week that Slowpoke is just a really fat otter.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
He is.
He's just a little fat otter.
He's a little fat otter.
And you know what did it?
What?
Animal Crossing.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Lottie is a little pink otter with a white tip on her tail. I'm like, oh my god, she looks like... And then my whole world came crashing down before I could even finish it in my mind.
Oh, shit.
Slowpoke is just an otter. It's a water type.
Yeah.
It swims. It does things. It's just a sleepy baby.
Far out.
I'm like, wow. That I have a giant plushie on my bed. That is the most Pokemon-y Pokemon I could think of.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's just a fat otter with diabetes.
Oh, that's annoying. That hurts.
Yeah. How upsetting. And I'm like, man. And I went to my housemates and I'm like, hey, you love Pokemon. What kind of is Slowpoke Pokemon-y? I told them and they had the same reaction you did. Horrifying.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Harrowing. Scary. Horrific.
It is. All those. That's. That grinds my nuggets.
Yeah, good. I ground Nery's nuggets.
That's
Only took me an episode.
like what? How long has that? Well, that came out what 97, 96, something like that.
90? No, the game came out in 95.
95.
So,
The show would have come out around then too.
yeah, so it would have come out surely a little bit after. It wouldn't have been much after.
No. So it's been what 30, almost 30 years. It's been almost like 30 years, and
Surely.
Jesus Christ, I can't believe I never noticed that shit.
My whole life. And it's always been top tier, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I still love it, but it's not a Pokemon. It's a
It's a
animal
fucking
Pokemon.
yeah. So since we're on the topic,
Yes.
who is your favorite Pokemon?
Listen, I feel like the people listening who know me know what I'm going to say, but I'm going to throw a curveball because people are allowed to be indecisive.
Yeah, that's true.
So Bulbasaur is real top tier for me.
Yeah.
I only have a collection of like 76 Bulbasaur items in my room. I
Jesus
do
Christ.
like him. He's a little chunky lettuce. He is a Pokemon.
It's a little chunky.
Little
lettuce.
chunky lettuce.
He is.
I can't tell if it's a frog or a turtle. And
I always saw him as like a
he's a frog with a lettuce, right?
yeah. Oh,
Because Squirtle is a turtle.
Squirtle's a turtle.
Apparently Squirtle is half turtle, half squirrel, but fuck that.
Jesus, what?
War Turtle's tail.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who
People
cares about
are
War
allowed to
Turtle
be
anyway?
stupid.
Yeah.
There's dumb and then there's stupid.
Yeah. That's
Stupid.
That's stupid.
But
You don't even go here.
I would have to say tied for say like a top 3
Yeah.
would be Bulbasaur,
Yep.
Arbok, which is just an animal. I get it, but also it's a giant cobra, so
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
it's pretty fucking cool. And third would be Nidoqueen because Slay.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's
What
fine.
about you?
Ooh. I've always been a big Charmander guy. Like, I love Charmander.
So fucking cliche.
It is so cliche.
Let it go. Charmander, Charizard gets fucking 10 evolutions, 3
Oh,
forms.
yeah, no, but I don't mean
Mega
Charizard. Charizard's here nor there, but Charmander in his Charmander form.
is cute, I guess.
It's funny because you mentioned it, but not Arcanine. What's his
Growlithe.
Growlithe as well.
It's just a fluffy dog.
It's just a fluffy dog, exactly.
Just a fluffy dog. Can I pat that dog?
Can I pet that dog? I would have let her pet that dog, by the way. I'm like, yeah, sure. Let's see what happens.
Fair.
Go on. Natural selection.
It's funny. So both of those Pokemon, I play Nuzlocke on the Pokemon games.
Yeah.
So I had a Charmander once. I called it Hamilton because there's a video on the internet of an old lady calling it Hamilton.
Oh, I
think
thought it
that's
was
cute
because
as.
of Hamilton, like
No,
the theatre show.
I only watch good theatre.
It is good theatre.
I only watch good theatre. I said what I said. I didn't stutter. No, I haven't seen Hamilton, but I know that they're singing, I guess. And then I had a Growlithe
theatre,
in a
yeah.
Nuzlocke. So
Okay.
convenient. I had a Growlithe and a Vulpix, and I called them Todd and Copper, like Fox and the
Oh
Hound. And guess what? They did both die in the end.
no! I'm a fox and I'm a hound dog,
And I'm a sobbing mess.
Yeah, and I'm a fucking mess.
Rough.
I don't know who my third would be. Trying to think. I always. Oh, is it Totodile? But he's not
ADHD
150.
in crocodile form.
Yeah.
No, but second gen counts.
Okay.
Second gen is really fucking
Yeah.
cool.
They're my top 3,
nice.
and then like Cubone because he's a fucking mess.
Well, listen, Cubone has its own problem.
Yeah, Cubone is a problem.
Where do you lay on the theory of it being a abandoned Charmander or a baby Kangaskhan?
I haven't heard either of those before.
Really? So Cubone's skull resembles a Charizard skull, but the body looks like an abandoned Kangaskhan.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have
Check
to
that
think
out
on
next
that.
time you have a little look.
I'll let you know in
around.
the next episode what I think about that.
Good. Pokemon, hey?
Mm.
Wild. But they're my two little short instances of my dumb bitchery. But now I feel good because everyone's a dumb bitch about Slowpoke.
Yeah, goddamn. That
No
blew
one
my-
saw that coming.
No. And he's very slow.
It's very slow. We are just slow pokes with microphones
That's true.
doing our best.
Doing our best. Struggling until we get that weird seashell in our tail. What is that thing that attaches
It's meant to be a
itself?
shoulder.
Is it?
I call bullshit, but
Yeah.
it's meant to be a shoulder.
The shoulder's like
Yep.
clammy.
Clammy. Yep. No, that's meant to be a shoulder.
Really?
In all the like Pokemon books and Pokedex entries, it's just a shoulder. Like, well, that's wrong.
Yeah, that's weird.
I didn't make Pokemon, but I can tell you that's bullshit.
I'm not Japanese, but
lie
that's
when I
dumb
say-
as hell.
I don't speak Japanese, but that's stupid.
So not every week am I going to have a story,
Yeah.
but I do have a story today.
Oh.
So when I was young, I wouldn't say 15, 14, something like that, many moons ago, I was a bit of a breakdancer.
What?
Well, it would have been 14, 13 was before
Break.
I when I had two proper legs.
Now you just have a peg leg, a little wooden
A little
leg.
wood leg.
Nery's actually just wood from the waist down.
I'm just a pirate.
R.
Um,
Why is it R? Such an odd letter to choose, but sure.
I saw a meme about that. I don't know what it was. I'll come back. Well, I'll come back next week
yeah.
with that. But it was something like it's a meme that's like it's the captain actually correcting one of the pirates, but the other pirate keeps fucking it up, so that's why it's R. But I gotta figure it out, and then I'll get back to you. But who knows if it's real anyway. Anyway, yeah. So I was at I guess like a club for like it was like a bunch of friends and I went out to dance and stuff, and I went to I don't know do a move, and I went to like go on my hands and like flip my legs
In a
over.
nightclub?
It wasn't. Well, it's kind of a nightclub. It was like a. It's called the Uruguayan Club. It's where all the Uruguayans and South Americans go. And
I don't know that Pokemon.
yeah, I wish I did know that Pokemon. And I went to flip my legs up, and I didn't realize there was a table
No.
with flowers and shit right behind me.
It wasn't even empty.
I kick my legs up, and this table just flips over me. Flowers shoot all over everybody who's dancing and shit. The table lands. Luckily, there was no one where the table landed.
No tables were harmed in the filming of the story.
No. Yeah. And I land back on my feet. I look around. Everyone's staring in my direction. I kind of hide in the shadows. And I pushed, not a friend, but not an acquaintance.
Just a guy.
Just a guy
Just a guy.
that I kind of knew. And I was like, huh? And everyone blamed him. He got kicked out. People were going off at him.
Nery and Lynn Bentley.
I still feel bad about it. That's my dumb bitch story. One, I didn't realize a fucking table of flowers behind me. Who puts a table of flowers in a dance floor anyway?
Did you hear there was a table at the Nery dance concert?
Yeah.
How rude.
How rude. And
The villain of your hero story.
yeah, the table.
The table.
And yeah, and I pushed that dude to get the blame.
Nery.
But-
Amma.
That's my one dumb bitch story.
I have so many
Follow-up question.
questions.
For,
One, breakdancing. Were you a beatboxer as well?
no,
Thank fucking
I couldn't.
God.
I can't beatbox.
I don't know. I'm not even going to try because I respect myself.
Yeah,
I love
that's fair.
myself. Not much, but more than that.
Enough.
Enough. Second, why would you put a table on a dance floor?
That's not. Yeah, I don't know.
Third, at a club? Nery, there's a time and a place for breakdancing.
Yeah. Look, there were girls there. I was young and stupid, rather than
Oh.
just stupid.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're a dumb boy.
Yeah, exactly.
And D, that could have been really epic. Instead, you decided to look at it from a loser's standpoint. Okay, Hear me out. Let's
Okay.
reimagine.
Okay.
You slay the best breakdance move.
Yeah.
You kick the table on purpose,
Yeah.
and the roses and flowers fly into the crowd. They all catch a single rose
Yeah.
and sniff it, and you end your breakdance in an epic pose,
Mm.
and everyone applauds. But
Yeah.
instead, they're all like, fuck that guy, and you push some other person under the bus. I approve.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Thanks.
Claps for Nery.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna take the blame for that.
Sucks to suck.
Like some people saw me, but the people that saw me do it were friends, and they weren't gonna throw
and
me
you
under
looked
the
at
bus.
them and you're like, I will.
Yeah, I will kill you.
Kill
Shut
you.
the fuck up. Yeah. Although I
So
like
it was someone you knew, or it was just a random guy?
that I pushed into the
Yeah.
crowd essentially.
Yeah.
It was a guy I knew, but he was an idiot.
Did they rip him apart?
Well, like I said, they kicked him out, and people were like going off at him and stuff.
Like the monkeys in Wizard of Oz, they just rip apart the
Yeah.
scarecrow.
Exactly.
Just blood
Blood
on
and
the dance
guts
floor.
and shit.
Murder on the dance floor. Ba-dum-ts.
But yeah, that's a good song.
It is.
Mm.
Slay.
Yeah, so that was my story for a couple of weeks, I think.
Oh, good. I didn't see that coming, and
Yeah.
I can definitely say that's hectic.
I don't break dance any. I barely dance these
Well, you
days.
just said you can't break dance with two wooden
That's
legs
true. And like
and a wooden
half
pelvis.
a hip. Yeah, exactly.
That's silly.
You can't do that.
And
you
you
fall
are
apart.
from the olden days,
I
so
am.
wood is what they used back then. These days we have a thing called titanium.
I can't even say that word.
Can
let
you
alone
say that word at home? Titanium.
Titanium.
Can we also say facetious?
No, we cannot.
What was it again, Nery? I can't remember. I'm acting.
Facetious.
You could have just said like a bitch, and I would have.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd make an ass out of myself this week.
Yeah, well, it works.
You know,
Breakdancing and facetiousing all over the place.
I just give you a gnome for your birthday.
I will. You will have a hard time retrieving that from inside your colon. But I believe that as grindy as this episode has been thus far,
Mm.
you gonna grind my nuggets?
Let's see what we got.
Grind my nuggets a little bit.
I think I did find something. Okay, so I got a couple weird but true facts for you.
Oh gosh, here we go. Bring it on.
Okay. So, did you know? Actually, you probably do know this because everyone knows this. I think you even said it, so I don't think I'm going to do that one. But just this is a bonus.
Okay, bonus.
Do you know what Scotland has chosen for their national animal?
Wait, is this a unicorn?
Yeah.
That's so fucking
It's
cool.
awesome. When I heard that, I was like, I gotta go to fucking Scotland.
Right? How cool is that? And everyone else is like, that's not real. But then you have white people. Do you know what a unicorn originally was?
What?
Right, it was white people being like, oh, these magnificent creatures with big horns. They were looking at rhinoceroses.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Idiots.
Yeah, yeah. It's like an albino rhinoceros they
Dumb
saw or
bitch.
something. Dumbasses.
Dumb bitches.
Dumb bitches. Yeah. Forgot what the podcast was called. My bad.
So, the Latin names for rhinoceri, there's different types, but they generally have unicornus in them. So, like, bicornus, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, unicorns is just the one.
Yeah, but, like, it's related in the... It's
Oh,
because
in
of
the
Latin
rhinoceros
terminology.
anatomy.
It's in the terminology for Latin words.
Fair.
Yes.
Who knew?
That's why unicorns are in the Bible. They're fucking rhinoceri.
They're in the
Let's
Bible.
not even bring that into this place.
That's one
This is
thing
a
we're not touching.
Bible-free zone.
Just saying.
On the rocket to the sun.
Yeah.
The Bible.
Okay, I got one for you.
Go.
So when I say Switzerland,
Yes.
what do you think of?
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Like Swedish cheese. Wait, is that the same? Swedish and Switzerland?
Or Swedish is Sweden.
And what's Switzish?
Swedish is like, are they neutral? No, that's Sweden too.
No, that's Poland. No.
No, Poland is.
Switzerland is neutral.
Yeah, and
They
aren't they
don't
the ones with cheese and shit? Or is that Holland?
Yeah. No, that's what I thought. Cheese.
Not cheese. Sorry, I meant chocolate.
No.
Where are we?
What is happening?
Anyway, I'm just gonna tell you.
Switzerland. What do I think of when I think
So
of
Switzerland.
a stupid word? Fucking spell properly.
Switzerland prohibits the ownership of just one guinea pig If you have a guinea pig in Switzerland, you must have at least 2 as they are social creatures and get lonely if they're just by themselves. In Switzerland, just owning 1 is considered animal abuse.
I'll tell you what I think about that.
Hmm.
1 is too many. Put them on the rocket to the sun.
You don't like guinea
I
pigs?
hate guinea pigs. That stupid sound they make.
What sound do they make?
Google it and chuck it in right here.
Okay, I will.
Stupid guinea pig sounds. Wow. Okay, that's something.
Yeah. Okay. So, apparently, here's another one, obviously. We're not in Switzerland anymore.
Oh no.
So, dolphins need to come up for air every 10 minutes. But, sorry?
Dolphins need to come.
Dolphins need to come every 10 minutes. It's crazy.
Same sis. Okay, come up for air.
Every 10 minutes.
Okay. False.
It wasn't true or false question.
No.
But by slowing their heart rate, sloths can actually hold their breath for 40 minutes. So sloths can hold their breaths longer than dolphins.
That's longer than this podcast. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Sloths are so metal, and I don't think they get enough attention. And dolphins freak me out. They're on my naughty list of animals. I have a naughty list of animals that I don't trust, and they're on it.
What else is on there? Or do you want to wait for another time? Or do you want to say it now?
Yeah, sure. My naughty list of animals are as follows. Any kind of bird, dolphins, horses, koalas, and, again, any kind of bird.
So, why?
Because they're all fucked. Dolphins are gross.
It's because they're...
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
ducks.
Ducks, yeah, ducks are gross too. But they fall into the double any kind of bird.
Oh, I guess the bird, yeah.
Yeah. What else was there? Horses. They're big and freaky and they have teeth. And people are like, but they eat grass. They could fucking take a chomp out of you.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then have room
For more grass.
for more. And koalas are disgusting. They have 2 thumbs on each hand. And that makes me not trust them.
Do they really?
Yeah. 2 thumbs on each hand. That's gross.
Who has 4 thumbs and likes to
just
climb trees?
Gross. That guy. Blinky Bill. Remember when Blinky Bill was alive?
Yeah, fuck.
Back to that in just a moment. But yeah, they have 2 thumbs on each hand and they got smooth brains. So therefore they don't even think.
That's true. I mean, they're
Did
already
you know
high as
if
shit
you
anyway.
put gum leaves on the ground, they don't register that they're leaves?
They won't eat it?
That's why in zoos they all need to be on branches.
Really?
Because they're fucking stupid.
Wow.
Distrustable.
That's...
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a word, but yeah.
Yeah.
It is now.
Google an x-ray of koala fingers.
And
you
smooth
understand.
brains.
Yeah, no. Just while we're on koalas,
Mm.
how wild was Blinky Bill? That opening song?
I remember bits of it. It feels like a
You
fever
have
dream.
So much homework to do.
I do.
Hey, hey, Blinky Bill, save us from the wood chip mill because
What
people
the
are
fuck?
cutting the forest down.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
that's the
at
whole
all.
premise of the show. And we watched it as bebes.
We were like, yeah, Blinky Bill and all his friends.
Yeah.
The forest rules, and then we all killed it.
Yeah, making glue.
Yeah, that's a fair
I
point.
guess.
All right, so one more.
One more.
So you know McDonald's around the world, they all serve different things.
Goodness. Yeah, like
So we serve-
bubblegum flavored Brussels sprouts.
Wait, what the
That
fuck?
was the thing that happened in the 90s. Bubblegum flavored Brussels
Here?
sprouts. No, thank fuck. But America. That's where the problems started.
I know in South America they sell churros.
Yum.
So apparently McDonald's in the Philippines serves spaghetti.
I don't trust it. That's a lie.
The Mac spaghetti meat sauce pasta comes with a side of McAdoo fried chicken in the Philippines.
McSketty.
It's McScary. I wouldn't eat that shit.
Ew. I don't feel like sketty is a kind of meal that you can get as takeaway.
No.
I feel like that's against the rules.
Like-
Like you can't. In a cup? In a box? How is it served?
In a
I need
box.
to know. In a bowl.
I don't know. Yeah,
Nery.
all I have is that
What
information.
the fuck? I need a picture. Sketty from Macca's?
Okay.
That, you're done. Flapped. 3 out of 3. You've ground my nuggets, right?
So, I'm just looking at McDonald's fandom, which who the fuck knew?
oh my god.
It comes in a box.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wait, what? It was discontinued.
thank
So
fuck.
the Spaghetti introduced
Lasted a
in the
day.
early 1970s. Is spaghetti dish which includes pasta, marinara sauce, meatballs, and cheese toppings. It was discontinued in 1980, except in Florida, of course, and the Philippines, as spaghetti is a staple in the Philippines.
Don't say that it's still going.
Yeah,
In those places.
it's like a whole, like that's the box.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti
So okay, so that was Florida and where?
and the Philippines.
Guess where they're going? On the rocket ship.
Up to
Stock it up. That's disgusting.
That's gross.
Spaghetti?
In a box too.
Spaghetti
I mean-
from a takeaway shop.
I feel like Chinese food in a box is different.
That's different.
But this is like spaghetti bolognese.
in a box from McDonald's. Yeah, I'll get one McSketty, please. Kids, do you want the McSketty Juniors? No.
No.
No one the fuck is saying that. That's gross.
No wonder people in Florida are fucking crazy.
Consider my nuggets ground. That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Raw and ground up nuggets. Ruined.
In spaghetti.
That is gross.
Could you imagine if Jessica gave you Mac spaghetti
Oh my
and then told you to
God,
get the
the
fuck out of the
elusive-
driveway?
This
Drive-through.
elusive Jessica. Look, we can just hint at that.
I think that's got to be the season finale. Because we just keep alluding.
She knows what she
we just
did.
keep
We
alluding
gotta
to this
find her and
bitch.
tag her in the last episode.
Murder her, what?
What makes you think I haven't? She's not the manager anymore.
I did, yeah.
Spoilers, we'll get that.
We'll get that. In a rocket to the sun.
Yeah.
Mm. With
She's
her-
on. What's the lady on the front of a boat called? She's that.
Oh,
thing.
fuck, what's it called? I know exactly what you're talking about. Like the on the front,
The
kind
lady.
the figurehead.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I knew that. Yeah.
of
Thanks.
disembodied voice.
So it's not just in my head. Yeah, she's the figurehead of our rocket ship
Mm.
because she's the
She's
big
on
bad.
top of the
The
pointy bit.
villain of my life, honestly.
Yeah, she
In my 2020, was it even 2020?
it must have been close to
It
that.
had to be that. It's very that energy.
2021 maybe.
As I take a sip from my hashtag fuck Jessica mug.
So as you do take a sip from your fuck Jessica mug, who is your fictional dumb bitch of the week?
Oof. My fictional dumb bitch of the week is a really low hanging fruit, so don't at me. But I want to
had-
bump it off the list fast.
Okay.
A lovable dumb bitch is Sir Homer J. Simpson.
Okay, yeah.
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 Because I think that's another very self-explanatory dumb bitch. I recently watched a whole bunch of Simpsons, and that's really all I can think about at the moment.
Mm.
I know the Simpson movie inside and out, word for word. And Homer is just an endearingly loving dumb bitch incarnate. Dumb bitch goals.
Mm.
Really? Yeah.
Like I feel like if there was a route of dumb bitchness, you kind of want to be the Homer of the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be the Homer. Be the Homer style dumb bitch.
Yeah. I agree.
Don't be the Nikki Webster. Be the Homer Simpson. And I've always said that.
Yeah, that's your slogan. I hear you say that all the time. Don't be Nikki Webster, be Homer Simpson.
Don't be Nikki Webster. Be. Yeah.
So the thing about the Simpsons movie, why I never got into it, was because
Wow.
right at the beginning.
Next time, just spit in my face and call me a slur.
Sure, okay, but for now, I'll just tell you the story.
Sure.
So at the beginning, he stands up at the cinema and he goes, "Why am I watching?" Like I'm paraphrasing,
Uh-huh.
but he pretty much goes, "Why am I watching this when I can watch it at home for free?" And at that point, I was like, "Man, fuck this movie."
5 seconds in.
I was like, "What's the point?" And then, yeah, but it was an alright movie. I just that one
You were
part.
just full of spite after that. You're
Yeah.
like, fuck this
I
guy.
was like, he's right.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I fucking watching paid for this
Everyone
shit?
in this theater is a giant sucker, especially you.
Yeah, exactly.
You were just sitting there seething,
It was
chewing
like,
your
you
popcorn aggressively.
motherfucker. Yeah.
That's hectic.
But that's why I never watched again. And although I wouldn't have to pay for it a second time like I did back in the cinema days.
Yeah.
Who goes to the? When was the last time you went to the cinema?
Oh my god. That's a really good question. Actually, I do remember.
Mm.
So, not long ago, I went with my friend and we watched the Barbie movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was like a year ago or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
I think that was the last time I went actually too.
Yeah, Barbie.
I was gonna say Spider-Man.
You watched Barbie at the movies? I would have assumed you
No.
were Oppenheimer guy.
I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet.
I don't know.
I've
Is
seen
that about
Barbie,
the blimp.
but I feel like I watched Barbie on TV. Yeah, I didn't watch Barbie in the cinema.
Oh,
I watched Barbie on TV.
fair.
Last thing I watched at the cinema, I think, was the last Spider-Man movie.
Is that the one where all the Spider-Man come together?
Yeah, where Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire come back.
Fair. Okay, I haven't seen any of them. I saw Into the Spideyverse,
That was
which is
good.
the cartoon one,
Yeah,
which was,
that was
really
fantastic.
cool. And then the time before Barbie was back in 2011 to something.
Mm.
And I watched Mother with Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay,
Which I did previously discuss on your other podcast.
you did. Yeah,
I did.
Mm.
Yeah.
I thought we talked about it.
Spoopy.
And if you want to hear that, you got to listen to "Congratulations, You're Dead."
Yeah, with Nery. He's great. It has so many fun guests.
I really gotta start that up
And
again.
he-
It's been a while.
Actually kills people.
I do,
So his
I-
kill jokes in this aren't real. I'm actually frightened for my life. I'm cold and frightened.
I'm
Send
murder
help.
people. It's fun. I'm excused by every
His-
police authority in Australia. It's great.
He's quiet and handsome and just gets away with it. That's how
Yeah.
it worked for Dahmer, at least.
You're fine. Let's not get into that.
Smash.
Yeah, he would. Your skull against the bedpost.
Literally, I think about it quite often. How if I was in the 80s, I would be a victim.
You reckon?
Absolutely.
In this
Not
country, though?
glorifying murders, but like, absolutely.
Fun
Yeah,
times.
Serial killers, fun times, wild.
Mm.
So Homer is mine.
Yeah.
Who is your dumb bitch? Of
So
the
I was
week?
thinking about this, and at first I thought Alexis from Schitt's Creek, but in my defense, she grows so much in the 4 seasons of that show.
7 seasons.
7's fuck.
I just finished it.
Oh, did you?
For like a 85th
Oh,
time.
okay. 7 seasons. Yeah, she grows so much in the run of that
Yeah,
show.
I don't think she no longer has the title of being a dumb bitch
No.
because she's a woman. She's a dumb woman.
She's
We
evolved.
respect her.
Yeah. Although the scene where it's right at the end, and if you haven't seen Schitt's Creek, what the fuck are you doing? Where she's like, she has like, it's David's wedding,
The white wedding dress.
and she has the wedding dress, and David goes, "Did it come with a veil?"
No,
It's
David,
just-
it came with a fancy white headdress thing.
Oh, what? I love that.
What?
I love that. I could talk about that show. We should do that podcast.
What kind of sociopath leaves this vomit-soaked dump to go gallivanting around with a dumb air-shipping boyfriend? I know that movie so well. I love them all.
Oh,
and
they're
honestly,
so
like you
good.
said, if you haven't watched Schitt's Creek, what are you even doing?
Yeah.
Stop listening here. Go watch 7 seasons
Then come
of
back
Schitt's
here.
Creek and then come back.
You can do it in a
Spoiler
weekend.
alert, they all die at the end.
Yeah. Oh, the ending is so fucking heartbreaking.
Cry.
Yeah.
Tears. Happy tears, sad tears.
Mm.
Vomit-soaked tissues everywhere.
But I will in the whole Schitt's Creek thing. Mutt is the dumbest motherfucker on the planet.
I don't know her. I hate Matt.
Do you?
I hate Matt.
Yeah. He's
Unlikable. As
Oh.
opposed to everyone else in the show.
he's the worst.
Stupid.
And
No.
the fact he doesn't have a relationship with his parents, his dad's a dumbass, but Mutt's just
Nah, see, look, Mutt is bad, but my least favorite character, hands down. Everyone has a moment where you love them. Except one. Bob.
I
Bob
hate
can
Bob.
fuck off.
Bob can die in a hole.
Bob can eat
He
a
doesn't
brick.
even deserve the sun.
You know where we put him?
Where?
On the rocket ship to the sun.
Okay, that's my dumb bitch
Eat
of
a
the
brick,
week.
Bob.
He needs a brick to the face. And the way he runs and does that collapsing clap. Oh God.
Couldn't you just?
I just want to kick him in the face.
Love it.
And
But
in those scenes where Eugene Levy has like he's working in Bob's shed.
oh, that does grind my nuggets. I can't. And just every scenario he's in, he's just pathetic.
Yeah.
A pathetic man baby.
Oh, and like when his wife leaves him, this turned into a Schitt's
That's
Creek
the best
podcast real
part.
quick. And
Best part. I love
Yeah.
seeing him cry.
oh my God, I was like, yeah, Bob, you deserve it because you're
Suck
a
it.
piece of shit.
You know what? We're gonna scrap Dumb Bitch. We're gonna scrap the Schitt's Creek podcast. We're gonna do a I Hate Bob fan club.
We should have them on like little buttons. I hate Bob, and
I
just
hate
have his
Bob.
face with like a
Fuck
cross on
that
it.
guy.
Fuck Bob. I mean, Mutt's a tool, but yeah, Bob's the
Yeah,
worst.
but we're meant to not like Mutt.
You reckon?
Bob's meant to be funny.
I think they're trying to. I think they tried to like, kind of, be like, Mutt, not Bob and Alexis. That'd be weird.
Ew.
Like Mutt and Alexis thing, but they don't have any fucking chemistry. And then she meets the vet dude. She meets Ted, and Ted's the sweetest
See, that's
person
why
on the
Mutt
planet.
failed so hard, because they compared him to Ted.
Yeah,
Lil Teddy, that man
sweet.
wouldn't survive what I would do to him. I've always said
Although,
that.
how weird is Mutt without a beard?
That was disgusting.
I was like, gross, dude.
When he shaved it off and
Yeah.
she had her little meltdown,
Oh.
I'm like, I would act exactly the same.
For sure. Yeah, I'd be like, oh, no, we're done. Sorry,
I
mate.
would, it's
Mm.
weird. I love a fuzzy man.
Yeah, fuck, that show's so good. We can talk about it for. Yeah.
Honestly, we have hours. This whole hour has been just about Shit's Creek. But
Mm.
to close us up, I think we should share where we can be found.
Yeah.
Reveal our identities.
Dun, 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 dun.
Reveal yourself.
I don't do anything in my life.
You're just here.
I have this. I do Congratulations, You're Dead. You can hear me on that, where I interview people about their death.
Yeah.
I'm starting a few other podcasts and stuff, but they're in the works. So
Fun
I'll leave
in the
that.
pipeline.
Where can people find you?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at its_Lucy_Furr. That's where I share all my event posters or just my little snaps from the week. I am a bit slack and lazy on it because who really wants to invest energy into social media?
Gross, right?
But I do it sometimes for fun when I have moments of dopamine to spare.
Yeah.
But I have also just released a song on Spotify
Yeah.
and all streaming services.
It's so
called
good.
Summoned. So check that out. And yeah.
And we'll put a link to that in the description of all the episodes
yeah.
that we do from here on out.
Make me famous. Not really. I don't want that. Don't make me famous.
Oh,
Don't look at me. Don't listen. It's terrible.
could you imagine being like Nikki Webster famous?
She wasn't even famous. She was 9 and they thought she was cute. I think that they need to stop encouraging people at a young age.
I was talking to people at work about
Because
that today.
now we have Nikki Webster point 2 in the form of Jojo Hua.
See
We
what?
don't talk about... No, fucking don't even give it the time of day.
Oh, my bad.
Put that on the rocket ship and launch it to the sun.
Have you seen her new film clip?
I
Oh my
won't
God.
even give it the
She looks
energy.
like she's trying to audition for Kiss.
You know it's not even her song?
Isn't it?
No. Haven't you seen the outrage?
To be fair, I don't really care. But yeah, whose song is it?
It's some bitch from 2012. Everyone's like, this song is such 2012 energy. Jojo Siwa wasn't even alive then. She took some other song by some other artist and was like, yeah, this is my original song.
Really?
Sung it almost word for word.
Gross.
Marketed it. The other artist has had a boom in the charts because they're like, the original's better.
Of course.
It's from 2012. You can't compete with that. And then she thinks she's designing an original form of music called gay pop. Girl, bye. Get on the rocket ship. On the rocket ship.
Yeah. We were talking about today at work because we didn't have anything happening at work. Just artists that lost their fucking minds. We talked about like there was like Britney Spears, Kesha,
Oof.
Demi Lovato, Amanda Bynes, all these Disney girls just losing their fucking marbles.
I go back to what I said 5 minutes ago. If people would stop being encouraged at a young age, we wouldn't have these people
Yep.
to look up to.
100%. All right, well, we will leave it there.
That's
And
about it.
yeah, well,
Alright.
thank you very much.
Deuces.
We'll see you later.